Nice to meet you. I'm Danny. Welcome to MetalTalk.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, I apologize. I'm in a moving bus. The internet might not be the best, but it's the best I could do at the moment.
Well, we can only try it. That's life on the road for you. So I just want to officially welcome you to our 40th episode of MTTV for MetalTalk, which is, one of the biggest UK and rock and metal webzines. It's great to have you. So thank you very much. How's it going?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. I'm honored. It's a real honor.
That's great. Well, you guys have so many talents. I don't know where to begin with you. So you were in A Little Way in 2013, and then you've extensively toured with them, and then you had your break with Breaking Benjamin in 2014. Tell us about that. They decided to reform, fifth member, boom, here you come, rhythm guitarist, vocalist.
Yeah, I actually, so when I was in Adelita's Way, we actually did a tour with Breaking Benjamin, and even the band that I was in before Adelita's Way called Copper, we had played a few shows opening for Breaking Ben. So I've been in two other bands that have opened for Breaking Benjamin, and after I left Adelita's Way, Ben reached out via Facebook, and he was just like, "Yo, man, I'm kind of going through this reforming process, and I'd like to see if you want to be interested in trying out." And of course I was like, I was just, it was a thrill just that he remembered who I was and remembered me from the tours and stuff. So did the audition, sent in a video at first, and then later got called back to meet up in person with some of the other guys, and we jammed for a while. And fast forward, 8 years now, 7 years? Like, it's crazy how the time has flown by. But here we are.
Yeah, from obviously growing from strength to strength, you guys have become huge. So we're playing all the major festivals, headline shows, and congratulations on that. That's awesome. But you also started to record your own material. So you released an EP always in 2014. It was called Allies. Kind of a different.
My first kind of.
Go on.
What's that?
What about Allies? Tell us about Allies, your first EP.
Yeah, that was my first solo effort. That was pretty much a real kind of a raw, basic, just me and my, apartment, recording just some songs with a piano and stuff. Nothing too crazy. But it was, kind of an experiment. I'd never done it before. But it was fun, and people still like those songs. I played a song. I have a song called "Hello Houston," and we just played Houston last night, so I had to break out the old song. But it was cool.
Awesome. So let me get this straight. You're a multi-instrumentalist. So obviously, you're an incredible vocalist, and you cannot say no to that. And you always play the guitar. Obviously, you play the piano as well?
Just a little bit. I definitely wouldn't call myself a piano player, but I use it just for writing purposes. Sometimes just playing the piano, because it's not my first instrument. It's very kind of foreign. It almost makes you think about, I don't know, the music more and less about just playing the instrument. And it just helps kind of free up my mind when I'm like writing.
I understand. Well, you did a great job. Sounds great. So, and then you've taken a venture with some covers, but you really made them yours. And I have to admit, I watched the video of Shallow. That was the cover of, a rendition of the song by Lady Gaga, from A Star Is Born, and was absolutely blown away. So, very well done on that.
Thank you so much.
The vocals, obviously, there's a woman singing there, and you're reaching those tones, and it's incredible, but with such power as well. So that was excellent.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Why did you want to do some covers? Are there songs that you particularly relate to, for instance?
Just you know, songs that kind of that I like at the moment. You know, there's tons of songs that I would love to do, but you know, it's like some of the songs it's just like from these iconic artists, and I feel like, you know, some of those songs you just don't want to touch, you know. But yeah, it's usually just songs that kind of hit me, and I'm like, oh, that'd be fun to do, and not too much thought goes into it. I just kind of just go for it.
And then obviously fast forward, and here comes 2021, and you record your first album, solo album. But before we talk about that, I want to tackle on all the collaborations that you've done. So can I say, first and foremost, thank you so much, because I'm in UK, and obviously here we had quite strict lockdowns, more than USA, depending obviously on the states. And when you did the live stream with Love and Death, you absolutely was my highlight of my lockdown. So thank you for that. I mean, the song that you do, The Hunter, the vocals are amazing. Did you actually write it? Did you, apart from obviously being part of the live band, but did you actually have any part in the writing process?
Yeah, I did. That was the first song that me and Jason, one of the producers and head, we just kind of messed with that one first, and then it kind of led to some more writing on some of the other songs on the album. But yeah, that was a fun one. We'd had it for a few years, and then we kind of, you know, over the pandemic, it kind of fast forwarded things. You're like, all right, you know, let's put this into overdrive, and I was super happy how it turned out. I mean, unbelievably honored to be a part of the project, and all those guys are so great and so amazing, and it was just cool to be included. So. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that.
Oh, are you kidding? I have both albums. I can't wait for you guys to get on the road. Love and Death have to go on the road, please. Honestly, we definitely miss that tour for sure. How did you meet Brian Welsh of Korn then? How, you know, did this collaboration come about? And obviously you're playing with Jason, who is also in your band. He was in Red. He's produced the album, as you mentioned. And then there was Lacey Sturm as well, who you're also going on tour with soon. So it looks like you're a bit of a community, and you'll kind of like help each other out on your different projects. Is that how it works?
Yeah, it's just you kind of meet people through, you know, through mutual friends, and you know, it's just kind of like minds. You know, you all kind of like the same kind of music and stuff, and it's like, why not try to write some songs together here and there? And that's pretty much how it happens for me. You know, I met Brian through Jason, and I've met a lot of people just through touring with Breaking Ben, and so many great talented artists that we get to play with, and I just, you know, I get to watch them and meet them and hang out. It's awesome. So yeah, why not try to make music with some of these great artists? So
absolutely. Where do you find the time though? You have so many projects going. I mean, and different styles, different genres as well. Yeah, how do you compartmentalize that? And yeah,
I just love music. I just want to make as much music as I can before I'm too old to sing and play guitar, and that's basically it. I just try to make time for it. You know, it's I live for it. So
that's amazing. Well done. Well, we have done other collaborations. Actually, I have to mention some friends because they begged me to. So you apparently collaborated on a project called Madame Mayhem, and I'm a musician myself, and I've been on tour with the bass player Percy Trianoff, who says hello to you. And also, awesome. And Cara Robinson, who is obviously Alter Bridge and Tremonti's photographer, and she's a dear friend of mine, and she also says hello. So yeah, I thought I would mention. And one more. Hi, Cara. I have to ask you for a favor. Actually, it's a shout out to a girl who is unfortunately wheelchair bound, and apparently you have met her in Tampa at Disney. Her name is Georgia. So she's just asking whether you remember her, and if you could just please say hello to her.
Her name's Georgia?
Georgia, yes.
Georgia, hello. Thank you so much for all your support of all my music, all the bands and everything over the years. I love you so much, and we appreciate all your support. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. She's gonna love that. Absolutely. So now let's go back to business. Let's talk about the new album, which is called This World or the Next, which you released in 2021. Tell us all about it, the writing process, the concept, everything.
Sorry, what was that?
The album, the new album, This World or the Next, your solo album. Tell us the concept behind it. How, did it come about? How did it feel to finally release an album by yourself? Everything you want.
Yeah, it was a fun process. It really comes down to, there's some songs that, that just aren't quite right for Breaking Benjamin. And, there's times where we're kind of off the road, and honestly, I just get antsy. I want to just kind of stay busy and keep writing and just, just get out there and play as much as I can. It goes back to the previous sentiment I was talking about. Just, I want to get out and get after it before I'm too old someday to be able to do it. So I just want to hit it while it's going. And the concept is just really, there's so many things about life and things that we go through as a human being. I just try to explore all those different emotions and things, just the I don't know, documentation of the human condition, and in this case, mine. So I just tried to kind of lean into that a little bit.
So would you say it's definitely an autobiographical album? Do you feel somehow exposed, when you're expressing your very innermost thoughts, that kind of thing, and in a way you open up to the public, How does it feel?
Yeah, it's terrifying. It's terrifying because, you never know if someone's going to like your music. And I mean, always like before like a release day, I'm always just kind of pacing around. I'm a nervous wreck. But at some point you just got to be like, you know what, I made this. You just got to let it go. Let it go out there, and for better, for worse. Fortunately, it's been great. Everyone's been so supportive, including my band. They brought me out on tour this last winter, this last December, and the fans have been absolutely incredible. And so I'm just gonna keep going and keep writing music and keep putting it out. I mean, that's what musicians are supposed to do, right? So just keep doing it.
Absolutely. Did you have any, how was the process in itself? Like, what were the successes, and what were, I don't know if you had any hurdles, any challenges at all while recording?
No. I mean, technology these days, it's really helped. We've all got laptops now, and we're able to kind of send ideas back and forth. So that always kind of helps. And the producer that I worked with, Joe Rickard, on my album, he was able to come to Tennessee, where I live, and just kind of bring his portable recording setup. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. And then we went to Nashville, recorded drums, and then Aaron Rook, who plays bass for Breaking Ben, he did bass on my album, which was awesome. I just recorded him while we were on tour, so it worked out perfectly. So it was cool.
Wow, amazing. And you're currently on the road as we speak, obviously. You're on the bus. I know that you have a show tonight, don't you? Like later today.
Yes, currently on tour with the amazing band Red. And they were just amazing enough to just let me kind of tag along on their bus. I apologize for the shaking around.
Oh, that's okay. I'm even impressed that you took the time to speak to us. So thank you for that. And but there was also a Breaking Benjamin live stream today. Am I correct?
Yeah, coming soon. I think Ben and Sean are gonna jump online and talk about our upcoming tour. So that'll be cool. That's
right. So you're doing a spring tour, aren't you? You're going with the, I think it's Lazy Storm, and what other bands were there? Starset? and
Yeah,
Cedar.
Cedar, Starset, and Lexi. Yeah.
Excellent. That's going to be just US. Do you think you can ever get to Europe? I don't know if you're even planning to.
Yeah, for right now, just US. But we've been to Europe before. It's been a few years. I personally would love to, but everyone's. It's been a crazy couple years. Obviously, it's got to be safe and open, and So right now, it's like we got to see if we can get over to the west coast of the U.S. for now. It's been a while since we've been over there.
Is it difficult with the restrictions in between states and USA?
Not so much that, but you want to go out on tour when it's safe to do so. We've had a lot of all kinds of bands have had so many starts and stops, and it's been hard. Obviously you want everybody to be healthy and safe, and you don't want to get a bunch of stuff going prematurely. So we've just been kind of dipping our toe in and making sure that everything's gonna be okay before we get out there.
Fair enough. And then obviously you're out with Breaking Benjamin, as we said, and you're playing all the major Danny Wimmer festivals this summer. I'm going to be at Rockville, so I'll see you there.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, can't wait. I love
awesome.
it. I was there last year. I enjoyed it. It was amazing. The sound's brilliant. Just like, wow, this is live. Is it really? That's awesome. Oh, that's great. Well, what would you say, what does the future reserve for Keith Wallen?
What's that?
What does the future reserve for you?
Yeah, just more of the same. We're gonna keep working and writing on new Breaking Benjamin. We're always writing all the time. As far as any new album news, it will be done when it's done. That's I guess the safest thing to say. And as far as me personally, I'm gonna just keep writing music and keep getting out there and playing shows whenever I can. And yeah, that's it.
Sounds great. Sounds amazing. I want your life. What would you say is your biggest achievement so far, and what are you aiming for in terms of what is your dream in terms of your career?
Each and every day I'm absolutely living my dream. So as far as achievements that I set out to do when I was younger, I have more than surpassed it. So I am just walking on sunshine right now. So
that's excellent. Oh, well, I'm gonna let you go because I know that you're very busy, and obviously you're on a train, on a bus and everything. But I love the fact that we're living on this really happy note. So brilliant. Walking on sunshine, hey, Keith Wallen. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. It was awesome, and I want to wish you all the best with the tour, with all your projects, obviously with the album, and I shall, definitely buy it for sure.
Danielle, thank you so much for having me, and thank you so much to all the listeners, all the viewers, all the fans of rock, of me, of Breaking Benjamin, all the bands we named today. Yeah, love you guys. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Keep rocking. Bye. Thanks a lot. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Have a great show tonight. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Are you really